180 days ago, I looked like this. Now, I look like this. My name is Hippie. Welcome to my road to fitness. This is my 6th month update. So, I'm going to jump right into it. Day 1, I weighed 330 pounds. As of today, I weigh 244 pounds for a total of 86 pounds lost. So now let's go through my day 1 versus day 180 or 6 month pictures. The first one is just a front view. Second is a side view. Then there is the standing toe touch, V-sit and reach, one-legged stand, and the catcher position. All right, so I want us to go way back to pre-day 1 because I feel it's important for people to know what got me to the road that I'm on. It started, well, long ago. I'll give you the shorter version. I was very out of shape, morbidly obese, couch locked pretty much, just hurt, achy, arthritis everywhere. But one of the things I loved to do was go on YouTube and watch videos of different stuff. I liked, Call of Duty video game videos. I liked, a variety of videos, but one particular channel, getting to the point of the story, was Rich Graham's Trident Fitness channel, and he does some crazy fitness training stuff that I still won't be able to do for maybe another 6 months or a year. But he incorporates a lot of physical fitness training into his firearms training, because he does tactical training and fitness training. And that was the first little spark that, man, I really need to get in shape because I really want to do this. From there, I started looking for videos, trying to figure out how to get fit, and I just really felt, I was feeling kind of hopeless, and I didn't know how on earth I was going to get from over 300 pounds into fit. I mean, fit. So, I'm doing my regular YouTube searching and stuff, and I noticed a little thing on the sidebar of YouTube that says most inspirational video ever, and it's got this big plump guy there standing on crutches and a guy beside him who is very fit, and you can see the resemblance. You can tell it's the same person. So I click on it, and it's a 5-minute video about Arthur Borman and his journey with DDPYoga. And of course I will put a link to that video in the description. But Arthur is the proof. Arthur Borman is the absolute proof that when you set your mind to something, you can do it. And another person that I found along the same lines was Chris Davis. He is from Spartan Race. He was a rather large fellow who is turned himself into an absolute beast of an obstacle course racer. So once I found out it was possible, I had to decide what it was. What can I do? Well, I really liked, the idea of going to a Spartan camp and training for months on end to be able to do that, but that just was not financially possible for me. Nor did I think I'd be able to do it because of my arthritis and, just my general lack of energy. I go back to Arthur Borman's video because my man had arm crutches, those ones that lock around your arms. He had knee braces. I mean, when he first started doing his workouts, he was literally using a chair to keep himself balanced. I mean, this is something I think I might be able to do. So I put the word out there. Hey, I'm looking into DDPYoga. What does everybody think? I get a few comments about it. Snake oil, I'm sorry, I got some dogs playing around, but we'll work with them. Unless they knock over the camera. So I look more into the DDPYoga program, and I look everywhere for reviews. I see lots and lots of great reviews, videos of people doing it and getting outstanding results. And I'm like, well, this really seems like it, but anybody can get good reviews out there. So I start searching for bad reviews for DDPYoga. Nothing. I still can't find one to this day, a bad review of DDP Yoga. I let people know that this is something I'm interested in for my birthday. And sure enough, it shows up. Thanks to my mother-in-law, Melanie Stamen. Thank you. It shows up, and it's before my birthday, so I decided that, you know what? I'm going to video my process, and it's going to start the day of my birthday. So, my birthday was May 4th. I did not start until May 5th because the schedule in the handbook says it was a Monday started a Monday schedule, so I decided to start it on a Monday, follow the schedule exactly. And what was most amazing about my DDP Yoga, and what knew it was what was going to work for me, was that on day 3 I had done something I had not been able to do in years, and that was tie my shoes without any effort at all. Literally no effort. Just bent over, tied my shoes, stood back up, and realized I did it, and it blew my mind. So there I was hooked. 3 days in, I'm hooked on this thing. So within a few days of me starting, I found out that Drifter, who is one of my favorite commentators on YouTube, was doing his 2nd season of his Gamer Fitness Challenge. Again, this is something that I had seen him do the 1st season of. I was like, man, I would love to get involved in something like that. But there's no way I'd be able to do anything like that, you know, get in shape or anything. So this time I was already like, man, this DDP Yoga thing is it. So let me go ahead and enter into this contest and see how it goes. And yeah, I sent him my initial video of you know, wanting to participate in the contest, and then 60 days later he asked for a video update from everybody that's still wanting to compete. I turned it in and I win the contest, and that's pretty big for me because, you know, that's 400,000 people watch Drifter's channel. Now of course not all of them watch the fitness videos because you know, not a lot of gamers are into fitness. But I won that, and that was a huge boost to my confidence in what I was able to do when I wanted to do something. When I wanted to do something, I could do it. When I decided to do it, I did it, and that meant a whole lot to me. That was, while Gamer Fitness was not a forethought going into my road to fitness, it certainly was a huge boost to get me kick-started on my journey, and man, it has been an awesome journey. Within the last 6 months, one of the things I thought I would not do in 6 months, I didn't think I would do it for a year or maybe even ever, is I ran my first road race. And of course it was a 5K. Turned out it wasn't a road race, it was a mostly trail race. But anyway, I did it. I ran a 5K. Not only have I run one 5K in my first 6 months, I've run 2 5Ks and a 4-mile race, which 5K is a 3.1 mile race. I've run 2 of those, I've run a 4-mile race, and I have a 5-mile race coming up in 2 weeks. So, I mean, this stuff is just, it's literally has changed my life in 6 months. Totally different life. So here I am 6 months in to my road to fitness, guided mostly by DDP Yoga. And how much do I love DDP Yoga? Well, they announced that they were going to be doing a correspondence training for instructors for DDP Yoga, and man, I jumped on it. And luckily, again, someone was nice enough to give me a scholarship, I guess you would say, because for the tuition and registration in the books for the level 1, so I'm on it. I'm training to be a instructor for DDP Yoga, and I'm what they call level 1. It would just be the beginner classes. I'm not teaching anything advanced. I'm still a big guy. I'm still out of shape, but I am living proof that this stuff works. DDP Yoga works. When I originally made my day 1 video, I said that I wanted to make a Spartan Sprint my 1-year goal, and I found one in March, which would be just a couple months shy of my 1 year, but it's in Charlotte, North Carolina. I live in Richmond, Virginia. That's 4.5 hours of driving to run an 1.5-hour race. As much as I want to make that, I just don't think that's a realistic option. But there is another obstacle course race coming to much closer to home It's the Rugged Maniac. It's a 5K race, the same as the Spartan. It has a few more obstacles, but I'm sure that the Spartan people would say that it's, you know, their obstacles are harder, and that's not the point. The point is, I want to do an obstacle race, year one. This one is in my state, within 30 minutes of my house, and is literally the same weekend as my birthday. This is meant to be, this Rugged Maniac is meant to be my year one goal. So I am changing that up a little bit. Some other goals I'm changing is my absolute #1 priority is getting my DDPYoga instructor certification. That is my #1 priority. My #2 priority, my #1 priority is getting in shape, getting fit. There are a lot of people that I want to thank. I can't imagine how I can name everybody and still keep this thing under an hour, 2 hours long. But I want to make sure that I thank many people, you know, the top people, and that would be Arthur Borman, Rich Graham, Drifter, Diamond Dallas Page, Jake the Snake Roberts, because these guys are truly inspirational people, man. If you don't know the story about Diamond Dallas Page, which is DDP, Diamond Dallas Page Yoga, man, I'm going to put you a link to that in the description. You're going to be blown away by what this man did. Just simply as a professional wrestler, even if you don't follow professional wrestling, just the path he took to get to where his career was is amazing. What happened to him, he broke his back, literally broke his back while wrestling, and came back from it. Why? DDPYoga. So not only did he save his own career with this, but it has become secondary to him. My man is literally saving lives daily. If you don't believe it, ask Scott Hall, aka Razor Ramon. Ask Jake the Snake Roberts. Ask me. Ask Slimtronics 5000. Ask these people. This man is saving lives. Other people a little closer to home I want to thank is my wife, Brooke. If it weren't for her, literally I would not be able to do this. It's literally impossible. I want to thank my mother. She provided some of the equipment that I've been using, my yoga mat mainly. Huge help. My mother-in-law, I don't know how to express my gratitude to her and what the contribution she's made to my road to fitness. Now another special shout out is TeamDDPYoga.com. That is the best damn support group you will ever find, bar none. Anywhere. I don't care if it's sitting in a circle in a church basement. You're not gonna have a better connection than you have with these people on that internet website. Believe me, it's literally unbelievable how supportive they are. Now there are some people on there that need special shout outs. Robert is the webmaster of that site. That man has helped me unbelievably. Every question I've ever asked him, he's answered literally within hours. Sparky on there, he's on there, and you know, I've chatted with him a lot. Truly inspirational. Then there's my core group of close-knit people that I really go to when I have my problems. It's Heidi Sue, Philly, Petey, September, John Seabolt. I mean, there's so many people, and I know I'm forgetting names, and I feel so bad for not remembering everybody's name right now, but I know each and every one of you know exactly how I feel about that. Man, I just feel horrible for not being able to list out some of the people. My mind has just absolutely gone blank. But thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for helping me on this journey. Please stay with me on this journey. My videos are boring. I talk monotone, slow, have lots of ums and ands, but y'all are helping me so much. Every view I get is an inspiration to keep going. I'm loving this. This is the best 6 months that I remember. I mean, just the way I'm able to enjoy life with my family is literally unbelievable. I got nothing else to say. I'm just so unbelievably happy that I found DDPYoga, that I decided to get fit, and that I have a support group that makes it possible. life is great. And on that note, I'm out with a bang!
Say hi, everybody.
My #1 inspiration for getting in shape right here, Jesse Burton White. Say hi to everybody. Hi. How many races have you run, Jesse B?
Only 2.
Only 2. I say that's 2 more than most kids your age have run.